Hi guys, it's been a while since I made a video, but I felt very compelled tonight to make a video. There's been some new things in my life happening. I had gotten into a relationship, but it quickly ended. And what I thought was maybe something that was possibly from God turned out to be I guess, a learning lesson that God had turned around and helped me to grow in. What happened was I decided to date somebody, and in the midst of that, I had prayed to God. I had asked God if this person was not right for me, that if I said, God, if you could please remove this person from me, if this person isn't right, because I know how weak I am. I just felt like I needed God's 100% for Him to help me and to be in that connection with Him. So after a while, God had given me a verse, and how He gave it to me was was amazing. I kept seeing repeating numbers. I was seeing 33:55, and I was asking, I go, oh God, what is this? I said, what is going on? So I said, well, where in the Bible, do you want me to know or to read? And he finally gave me Numbers, the book of Numbers, chapter 33:55, and it reads, but if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land, those you allow to remain will become barbs in your eyes and thorns in your sides. They will give you trouble in the land where you live. And then I will do to you what I plan to do to them. So I sat and I thought and I prayed on it, and I went, okay, God, obviously you're telling me something, and if it's relating to this person that I'm seeing, I need you to give me a little more clarity. So after a while, I decided one day to hang out with my girls, and I didn't text this person all day. And then finally, later on the evening, he called me, and it was very short. He was kind of upset that I didn't text him. We hung up, and then he texted me after that. I'm done with you, Tasha. Goodbye. And that was the last that I ever heard of him. So it was kind of like God was telling me this person was not good. And I'm not going to lie, because it did hurt me. I had not dated anybody in over 3 years. I hadn't kissed anybody in over 3 years. So it was kind of it was a little disappointing, because I sincerely liked this person. I sincerely cared about this person, and this person kind of broke my heart in a way. Just did a number to me. But in the same sense, God was He was looking out for me, I believe, and He strengthened me in the midst of it, because after a while I was starting to feel like, okay, even though it hurts, but God, I want it your way. I don't care if it's hurting me. I mean, yeah, it hurts and everything, but I want your will to be done and not mine. I don't, if obviously this person, was a little toxic for me, then these things, this is best, so it's your way, not mine. And we're just going to have it like that. So in a way, it did strengthen me. It did bring me closer to God. I built a little more trust. It just caused me to have a little more closeness to Him, I guess. It's still kind of a little disappointing, but it's okay. I really feel compelled to express myself to where, it's not the end of the world, and God does have someone better out there for me. Yeah, the guy was kind of a jerk in a way. I mean, that sucks, but the Lord's looking out for me, and don't ever lose trust in God. Just because something doesn't work out, maybe God doesn't want you in that relationship for a reason. maybe it's going to hinder your walk. And I did notice that when I was with this person, I was falling a little bit away from the Lord. I was praying less. I was reading the Bible less. I wasn't involved in my, in the Lord as much. So with that said, I was not putting God first like I should. And the Lord does not like that, because he kept putting it into my heart that he's a jealous God. And you are to put nobody above him. He's always ahead. He's always to be number one in your life, no matter what. And I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't have a life. I mean, you could always have, your likes, your dislikes. You always want your hobbies, and it's okay to love things. It's okay to do things. It's okay to like things. It's okay to have fun. But remember that God is always to be first. And why not incorporate God in these likes, loves, and hobbies? You're sitting there watching a show, and try to think about that show, and to go, how would you try to incorporate God into that show? Even if it's for a split couple seconds, you're still putting a little more effort into it than most people, than anybody else would, or than that, I should say, that other people are, or that what you usually would be doing. So try to challenge, yourself on those things. Any little things. I was talking to a coworker today about that. Oh my gosh, to be able to walk with the Lord on anything, and having that 100% reassurance that God is for you. And I know you're sitting there thinking, oh yeah, of course, we know that God is for us and not against us. No, but how about walking in life going, hey, if you mess with me, guess what? You're messing with my daddy. I got some big pull behind me. I mean, really having that confidence to get out there, and to, like, walk with that authority that, like, I have a daddy that is mightier and greater than any trial, any enemy of mine. Nah, ain't nothing on him. And then that he is going to back you up no matter what. And even if things hurt, there's always a reason. And okay, well, maybe he wants you to learn something, or he wants to humble you in some sort of way. And like this situation, it hurt really bad that this relationship didn't work, but he humbled me in the same sense, because I mean, I still want the best for this person. And I do want, I want to grow in Christ too, and I want to become closer, and to be able to say, okay, God, it hurts, but I trust you to heal my broken heart, to heal me, and to help me to move on. And obviously, you know what's best for me in my life. And you gave me these signs in my life, and you gave me this verse. So you're obviously telling me something, and I need to step out into faith and to trust you more. So to be able to say that, and to end this with that, I feel very confident in that. And it leaves it gives me closure, even though that gentleman did not give me the closure that I would have wanted. I had a friend going, well, why don't we do this? I would want closure, just to know why. I don't need to know why he doesn't want to talk to me, or why, this and that. I don't care. Because God gave me that closure. God gave me what he couldn't give me. So, he can go ahead and do what he needs to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do. And I know God is going to send someone way better, and someone that's just for me. And I can't even say someone that's way better, someone that's going to be for me, because maybe I wasn't for him and he wasn't for me. And God's going to send him someone that's compatible with him. So that's just how it is. That's how I want to end this video, and I hope that this video would, maybe somebody out there is looking for some sort of advice out there. This is the only advice that I could give on, situations when someone breaks up with you and doesn't give you the closure that you need. I hope this helps. I hope this, leaves some sort of comfort into you when you do, when you don't have that closure. Always go to God for, whatever you you're missing, or whatever you need in life, because he can give you so much more, and always trust him with everything. So in closing, I want to say God bless, and you have a great evening, and I pray that the Lord keep you always.